drive for Uber, part-time. And around 2 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday, this past Tuesday, Philadelphia, PA. 3 women got in my car, and I did a screenshot of where I picked them up because they smell like weed. I mean, heavily. So I picked them up. They got in the car started smelling. They were all hungry, they get the munchies. Stopped at McDonald's, got them food. Dropped them off where they needed to be dropped off. And then they went to Uber on the site, on the app, and said that the car smelled like weed, so they could get it. And they were unsatisfied with the service. And the thing is, I caught them. I told them to stop. They were making a joint in my car. They had a weed bag. They were talking about it. They were talking about it. But I saw her making the joint. She dropped some residue, some weed on the floor. They made the joint, and I believe lit one up and smoked some of it. And I told her I had to turn it off. They could do that at their house. But they complained to Uber that the car smelled like weed, and Uber gave them a refund and deactivated me. And they are the perpetrators. They're the one who smoked and made my car smell like weed themselves. They were smoking before they even got to the car. Smoked when they went and got in my car, told them to stop it. And Uber deactivated me and said that there's protocol that I should not be driving under the influence when they're the one who did the smoking the weed. But they blame it on me. Well, what she was trying to do, what she accomplished to get a refund. Uber gave her the refund, and then at the same time they deactivated. They said that I'm under review, that I gotta wait 48 hours. Had a text interview that they give you, and I gave them the screenshot of the lady that I told them that was the one that complained and got the refund, that she was the one who was smoking the weed, made a joint in my car. They had weed in their pockets, and Uber was telling me that they're not trying to punish me. Yeah, you are punishing me for passengers are making joints and smoking in my car when I tell them to stop, and they punish me because they believe her that I was under the influence. I drive a truck for a living. I cannot smoke weed. Even though it's right now it's becoming legal over here, but you need a doctor's prescription. But for a charge out, you can't have that in your system while you're driving. And but they Uber punished me for them smoking in my car. So in other words, I think what Uber's telling me is if somebody comes in the car that smells like weed, I have to report them that they smell like weed, give them a low rating, and then not request them to have them again. And 60% of the passengers that we pick in Philadelphia, PA, they all smell like weed. So that'd be 60% of my revenue. If I flag every single person that smoke weed and not to pick them up anymore, I'm gonna be going to Philly and I'll be waiting for a ride. I won't get no ride. But it is. It's 60 sometimes with certain days. I remember one day it was 100%. Every single person that I picked up smelled like weed. From all races and colors and different countries. They all smelled like weed. And they said that I had to be under review for marijuana consumption, which under the influence. I wish I do not smoke. I don't even smoke cigarettes. Hardly nobody smokes cigarettes in my car. Smoke no weed, none of that. And she did that because, and I heard her, she was talking about complaining how she gonna get to work with her friends because she was high. They were all high, all three women. So she, when you're high, you say things you don't even realize it. But she was talking about that she had money to go to work. How's she gonna go to work tomorrow or the next day to go to work when she had to pay for this Uber ride? So yeah, she did a quick fix. She blamed me that I was smoking weed so they could deactivate me, and then she gets a refund. Yeah, the ride was about, because it was a surge for her and me, so I ended up getting like $22. It was not real long, it was 10 miles, but I had a surge of $6 or $7. So it came out to me for 20, and she probably paid maybe 35. So I guess that's what she wanted, to get that $35 back so she could go back to work during the week. And Uber gave her that and went against me, the driver. Deactivated me. Don't even go tell me to take a drug test. When you go, like any other places, you go take a drug test and then you find out that I was not under the influence. And then they say, well, we find trace them. Of course you're going to find trace them out. They smoked in my car, and I inhaled that. So trace amount means secondhand smoker. So you're going to find something on my system like that. The CDL driver, I told them when I got my medical card, I thought I'd drive over and some people were smoking in my car. And the guy that did my medical, he was looking for strong amount of marijuana in my system. And he only say found a trace amount where it's not an amount where it shows that I smoke it, that I inhale it by secondhand. But that's what they do. Uber punish the driver right away, and then take our money at the same time. So I got scammed twice. I'm right now in a negative. I don't know yet because when I have started, but I might be in a negative $25 that I owe Uber because they gave her back the money, and for 2 days I can't work. All right. And I showed them the screenshot. I told them that just before I even started the trip, that's the screenshot that I had, and I showed them that I had a feeling that they had, they were going to do something like this. I felt it, but I should have just reported them right away. I knew they were going to do this, and they did. So follow your instinct, man. I knew those women was going to do that. They were like in their 25. I got them from a bar. They were high out of their mind, drunk. And this is how they pay me back, man. Passengers, man, they don't care about the Uber driver. All they care about for them to do the scam, get refunds, and scam us out of money. And then they get a free ride. And I've been watching Uber videos where all the guys, Uber drivers, saying the same thing. And then now it just happened to me. So that's going on to everybody. And all the passengers know that. So they're doing this, man. They're running the scam, and they're going to keep running the scam. As long as Uber keeps giving them the refund and deactivating us, the passengers are gonna keep doing because everybody's talking. One person does it, they'll tell their friends, and then tell the other friends. They'll tell everybody how to scam and get free rides. And then watch videos on YouTube. They're all YouTube of drivers getting scammed with this thing. It's called the weed scam and alcohol. I smell alcohol in his breath. Man, you're the one who was drinking, not the driver. The driver picked that person on the bar, take him home, and then the person said that he smelled alcohol on the driver. I missed my thing here. Damn it. Alright. Pissed off. Alright, let you go. Remember, passengers are scamming driver and Ubers are letting them do it.